As Mr. Malik told you, journalists are working with various type of data and have a tremendous amount of data they collect from their journey, so their search to write their articles. So to protect those data and even their personal data, I'm going to talk about cybersecurity and how what are the measures to take to prevent hackers from taking your data and so on. So if I may, I will share this presentation with you. For the cybersecurity session, we are going to talk about why we need security awareness and have a look into our devices and why is updating our software devices, either our phones or laptops, is critical, how something called backups is really useful in case of data, in case if we lost our data. We are going to talk then about some measures to take to create passwords and so on. And then something called two-factor authentication, which is recommended, very recommended to stay secure in the internet nowadays, and some general tips about internet safety and email. So for the first part, the security awareness, why the technology alone cannot protect you from everything. So I cannot say I'm using my personal laptop, so I'm secure enough. Cannot say I'm using only the network in the office, so I'm secure enough. No, the attackers go where security is weakest. So let's take an example. If you are working in the office, and you have a colleague that his laptop is infected with a virus, automatically every other machine, laptop, or phone is infected. It's open for the hacker to take whatever he needs. The awareness we are going to talk about, its goal is to reduce the risk of losing data and having some critical data out in the open in the internet. So the cybersecurity awareness, I recommend not for the journalists or developers. No, it's for everyone, even our kids, our parents, our grandparents, because they can be the weak link in our circle. What I mean with that is, if you have a weak link even at your home, you can be accessed by any hacker in the whole world. So you can say that I don't have any data, so the hackers can't benefit with me, and even if they hacked my laptop, they wouldn't find anything. No, they will find something, and they are exactly looking for people like you, unaware of the danger. So in your machine, you have some critical data like your email, work email, personal email. You have social media accounts, contacts with big companies, sources, everything. Things that you don't want anyone else to know. Like, I don't know, if you have a source that he gave you some information about an incident in China, let's say, you don't want that source to go public. You want him to stay safe and hidden. So the hacker, if he has access to your machine, he already know everything about you, your daily life, what you are typing on your keyboard, what are your history in your browsers, everything. Even he can open your camera without you even knowing, or your microphone. and record everything. If you input your credit card details in your machine and you are not aware and don't take some protective measures, it can be lost easily. Your medical data, insurance data, identity, it all can be sold. So here we are talking about some hackers. They get data to sell them to other companies. That's all. So when you get contacted by a company that you have no knowledge of, where is it or who are they, you don't know anything, but they are contacting you with your full name and some details because your data is public and they are being sold everywhere. So if you don't have any data on your machine, but one day you choose to open your machine and you find it really slow, really slow. This means that your machine is infected by some type of virus that is using your machine resources like CPU, RAM, everything to work for the hacker. He is making a network of infected laptops, machines, everything, so he can mine some data on the internet, on the cloud, anything for free without you ever knowing. And you only think, oh, my laptop is old, I need a new one. No, that's not the case. So be careful. So then we are going to talk about updating your devices. Updates in your operating system, in your laptop, smartphones is necessary because what was secure yesterday may not be secure today. This means that every day there is over 360,000 new malware means viruses and ransomwares released every day. So the attackers keep changing their formulas. So we need to get the newest update whenever it is launched, whether it's Windows, Chrome, Android, iOS, anything. So this means that nothing is set and forget. I cannot install Windows on a new machine and install an antivirus and say, okay, I'm fully secured. No, the virus database for that antivirus is for this today only. The viruses that will come the days after, he will not recognize and will infect your every machine and will infect every machine in your network. So please make sure you do all the updates necessary. So the backups, we talked about the journalists. They have some critical data, documents that they want to be secure and to have access to them anytime they want. So the backups is the solution for a specific type of viruses, which are ransomwares. Ransomwares is when a hacker locks your laptop fully and locks all the data inside it. You will not be able to access anything on it, only if you pay a tremendous amount to him, like $100,000 to have access to your data. We don't want to have this, and it is not guaranteed that if you make the transaction to the hacker, he will open all your data for you. So we need to have backups made like every week, and not on the same laptop or the same machine. You need to make the backups on an external device like external hard disk, and always keep them updated and check on them frequently. If they are okay, if no, please make another backup on another disk so you will not have your data lost. Now for the password parts, I encountered some people that they think their password is secure enough because they are the only one who knows it. Like Rex 123. This is a simple password, but Rex, let's suppose that Rex is his dog's name. So if Rex died, this is a meme. If Rex died, he need to get another dog, so he get another password or something like that. So we don't need that. We don't need simple password. For this solution, for this problem, we have a simple solution. Here, I think I cannot share this. There's some websites on the internet, public. You can type on Google password generators. In the interface of the website, you have some checkboxes to tick. You need to have a long password, at least 12 characters. It has to have uppercase, lowercase characters, special characters, numbers, all in the same password for it to be secure enough and not easy to guess or even cracked by some hackers with some powerful machines. So if you need to store your passwords, don't keep them in some paper or a block note, or just keep them in secure location like your phone, and don't give access to your phone to anyone. Utilize a password manager, aka Vault, like LastPass or 1Password. These password managers will take control, will memorize all your passwords, will notify you if your password is outdated. Outdated, I mean, it's been like 2 weeks you didn't change your password, which is a necessity to change your password frequently. Make it a habit to change your password every 2 weeks. Okay, on this weekend, I will change all my passwords so I'm safe. Because no one is really safe. And even if I tell you all the best practices, you always are in danger. So please make it a habit, change your password, create a strong password, and use password managers to store all the passwords inside. There's something called two-factor authentication, which is fairly known nowadays. You can use it. It's only an application on your smartphone, Google Authenticator, and you can link your email, Facebook, any social media, any account, practically, to it. So when you are logging in, you are using your email and password. That's not enough to get full access in your account. You will get, you will need to enter unique code, which is resetted every 60 seconds from your phone. If you don't have your phone on you, you can't access your account. So this is the best thing you can do to secure every account you have. If you need to know if Google have, if Gmail have two-factor authentication, just search on Google, Instagram, Twitter, everything. Search on Google and how to enable it, and it's fairly easy to use. Sorry. So for the internet safety and email, let's suppose you have received an email from somebody named X. You are not expecting to receive email from someone named X. So you need to be really suspicious about that email. You don't know what his intentions are. If he has a link in the email, don't click on it. Please don't click on it. If he has some attachments like images, don't click on them either, because when you click on the link or the image, the virus is on your computer. You don't see anything. You only need to click on the link or the image or the attachment. That's all. So to stay safe, verify the identity of the sender, verify the link, just hover on it and see if there's a pop-up will show under the link with the name of the website included. To be more secure, just copy the link, and there's a website called VirusTotal. You can scan folders, files, links across multiple servers internationally to see if there is any virus or malware included. I will send every URL in the messages after. So to check even further if the email is secure, check for the spelling. It's simple. There could be an email from an insurance company you have received. The insurance company will not send you an email with spelling errors. So if there is any spelling errors, don't open anything in that email. The links sent in the email can be shortened by some algorithm and changed to another URL. So you can't know really what that email, what that link will take you, what is that link. So I will repeat it again. Don't click anything you are suspicious of. Okay. For the general tips, I talked about when you are in a network at your office and there's an infected laptop connected at the same hotspot with you. You all are infected. So don't use public Wi-Fi hotspot. Don't use public computers. Always use your own computer for your own safety. Have some 4G data on your phone. Share the internet from your phone to your laptop, so you are the only one on that network. Do not connect unknown or unauthorized media or devices. Don't take a USB device that you received in the mail or someone handed it to you. Don't put it in your laptop. Once you put it in your laptop, the virus is installed automatically in a matter of 1 or 2 seconds, and you won't see anything changing. So beware of these things. Even if you have a link, there's a thing, I have a screenshot here, the padlock on the URL, it doesn't mean that the website is secure and legitimate. So be sure to pass the URL in VirusTotal to check if it's secure enough. And there's a few tips I want to talk to you about. When in doubt, always ask someone who knows. I will share, if you want, my email address. If you have any doubts about anything, just send me a simple email. I will respond to you as soon as possible. And on your social media, when you are sharing a photo of a drink, of a book, you are really sharing your GPS location publicly to everyone who sees that photo, even if it's downloaded in another machine and re-uploaded. Your GPS location is always there. So mind your sharing and don't share anything anywhere.